Hello and welcome to video number 2 in our Getting Started series, How to Enter an Event into Reserve Cloud. First, we'll click over here on the Events module to access our calendar. Here we may want to check for availability, either via this month view to make sure our date is available, or possibly using the day view by navigating to the button on the right side of your screen. The day view shows more individually our locations and what events might be spanning those particular rows. If we look and our date, time are available, there are several ways to start a new event. From this month view, we could simply double-click on a day that we want to book. This will launch a new event page with the event date pre-populated. From the day view, we can click, hold, and drag our mouse over the location and time frame that we want. This launches a new event page with the date, location, and time pre-populated. Another option is to simply click on the New Event button. This will launch a blank New Event page. You may also see this New Master Event button. While an event holds on to a collection of functions, a master event, on the other hand, is very large and holds on to a whole collection of sub-events. This button, while not typically used across our client base, is sometimes used in larger organizations that may have events that span across sites, for example. For our example today, we're simply going to use the New Event button. The event and function page is customizable, so you may see different fields or a different layout when you're in your particular organization. What is consistent, however, is that the red vertical bars are an indicator of required fields. I'm going to start up here at the top with the primary contact. Let's pretend that we are entering in an event for the wedding of Meghan and Prince Henry. I'm going to go ahead and put in Meghan as our primary contact. We're going to type in all or part of the name, and then we're going to use the lookup button to the right-hand side. The system is going to search for a matching record. The record will either display here, and I can simply select it, or this may be a new contact. Given that Meghan's record was not found, I'll go ahead and click on New Contact, and we'll enter any information we know about her. If Meghan were with a business and this were some type of a corporate event, I might enter in an account name or a company name, and again use the lookup to see if it's existing or new. A title. I could certainly have a mobile phone number and an email address associated with her as well. So again, just entering the information that I have. I'll go ahead and save that. My new primary contact now exists there up at the top. The event name, I'm just going to continue on with our entry here. We'll just say this is Prince Harry and Meghan. I'll just go with Meghan's or wedding. Estimated attendance, again about how many people they're expecting. Event type, we'll go ahead and say this is a wedding. Market type, I'm going to say this is royal. And the referral type, they heard about us via an advertisement. Again, your fields may differ from ours that are on this screen, but we're simply either entering information or picking from pick lists. As we come down the page, we may also see a billing contact. That would be only filled out if there is a different person that's going to be receiving the bills versus my primary contact. Down here we have the function details, which is what's actually going to hold the date, time, and space on our calendar. So I'm going to go ahead and enter a function type. We'll say they're going to have a reception and dinner with us on 5/19. A location, they're going to be using the tower room and the gazebo. I'm simply checking all boxes that apply. And the start time and end time are in a picker. And in this pick list, I can simply scroll to pick, or a quick or a shortcut is just to type information. So for example, if the event's going to start at 5 o'clock, I can type 5p and it goes right to 5 p.m. Same thing with my end time. Maybe it ends at 11:30. I type in 11:30p and it navigates me right to 11:30. So it's a quick way to pick. I'll go ahead and enter a room rental. And now I'm ready to save. Prior to saving though, there are a few buttons down here. Let's talk about these briefly. Save a new event with function. This would only be used if you wanted to create a completely new event that would be related in some way to this existing event that you're creating, adding them both to the same master event. This is only used for those organizations that are actually using master events. Now, save and new function might be used if the event you're creating is multifunctional. For example, maybe you are having a reception in one location and a dinner in another. You may want to create different functions for those. Perhaps you don't want one of the locations to be held for the entire sequence of the event. Again, there are reasons to have a multifunctional event, and you can simply click Save a New Function and add all of the functions to this event that you need. The Save and Add Reservations button might be used if your organization is utilizing our Reservations module in conjunction with our Events module. It's used to grab specific assets or tables that might be used for this event. Again, typically you may just click on Save. I'm going to go ahead and save this. The entire event details page now presents. So I want you to please scroll down once you're entering your own event and acquaint yourself with the various sections. As we scroll down here, we have our event details, our function details, and you'll notice in here that we have a services link. This is where we'll add in all of our menus, the things we need to execute our event. As we scroll down even further, we have the event life cycle. That's used to advance our event forward. As we scroll down just slightly further, we have the communication history section, which is great for generating previews of your merge documents, as well as communicating with your customers. And simply scroll back up to the top. I want to take you over to see our new event on the calendar. So to do that, I could simply navigate back to the Events module in order to see it on the calendar view. However, I want to teach you another little trick. If by chance you want to continue working in this event, but you'd also like to view your calendar, you can hover over the Events module, right-click, and open link in New Tab. This will open a second instance of Reserve Cloud, and I can simply toggle over to that one to see my calendar, for example. Here's Prince Harry and Meghan's wedding, and then I can toggle right back to my other instance, and I'm working in their event. So it's just a way to multitask if you like that. Otherwise, again, perfectly fine just to simply navigate back to our Events module to see our event on the calendar. The color of the event is typically determined by what step of the event life cycle we're on, and by hovering over the event, we get a snapshot of its details. To access this event, we simply double-click right here from our calendar view, or possibly we can even use our handy-dandy breadcrumb trail up here at the top. So hopefully you've gotten an in-depth view here on how to add a new event to your calendar. We appreciate you watching this video, and I hope you continue on with the series.